Alright, while the other computer is uploading the YouTube video that we just created, we are continuing with our quest to make an Arco Extended. Okay, so we've taken a look at all these elements and we've made it minimal, more minimal than before. We might still kill more things, well, not install things is not the same as killing. But we need to also have a look at this one. So these guys are just maintenance to push to the net, etc., etc. So yeah, I'll do that maybe now, right? I almost made a mistake, almost. I need to go to Firefox, close all the other tabs. I'm gonna show you everything, right? Why not? In here, ArcoLinux, we're going to put it on ArcoLinuxB. We're going to create Arco Extended. If I want to share it with you guys, Extended does not exist yet. Great. So new repository name, create repository, copy down. I've closed my folder. Let's put it where it's supposed to be so we don't lose time over it. This guy, gonna not in trash but just below. Important. So that's it. Now I'm gonna say this is my original, right? Why? Because I'm gonna say git clone the URL. And that's gonna be an empty one, of course. So this one is the clone and this one is what we created. So I'm gonna move this to here. What you shouldn't do is do what I almost did. And that's inside the .git, there is the configuration. And I would have pushed it to BSP minimal, of course. So that would be overwriting the code. That would be a bad idea. So that one can go. We have now this guy, and all I need to do is push it back to the internet. First commit. Okay. Let me type in my password. All right, that's done. Let's refresh. And there we have our first commit. The name is not correct. So let's go ahead and let's do everything from A till Z. So it's not BSPWM, it's the extended, and it's minimal, but extended is just enough. We know what it is. This is of course not correct. The URL should be extended. Control find, oops, Control Z, Control Z, Control find. Is there anything anywhere mentioning of BSPM? No. So that's good. I better leave this open. Let's organize ourselves. This one here, that one there, and then, okay. I always type that. It's called readme changed. Voila, that's that. So next time you're gonna watch, you are going to see the proper name, the right name. Readme changed. What did we do? We changed the name. So you can always keep track of things, of the commits that are going to be pushed to the net. All right. All right. Next up. Yeah. So these guys, maintenance, that's done. Setup, you do it just once. If you first time on a clean installation of a machine and you want to push to the GitHub, you need to run this one, done, forever. Then you just use this one. The installation scripts, of course, they're probably going to tell that BSPM is going to be installed, right? So Control find is a good thing, BSPWM. We can make this bigger, we can make this bigger, like so. Scroll the mouse. And everything that's BSPWM should be baby best in small letters extended. Okay, so find two things. It's called minimal, it says there, so we don't want that. Min is not okay, but change these two. Replace. Save. That's done. Compare. It's not opening. So BSPWM, here are all the differences. Wait a moment, what was I thinking? What was I doing? Y'all, you see me try out things, eh? That's normal. Okay. What was I doing? Okay, we'll see. I wonder if I typed something totally wrong now. Let me check something. All right, my conscience is at ease. So let's go up. This is the extended folder. Melt these two guys. Compare. So extended is already wrong. We have to make another calamaris for that. It's gonna be more tricky than I thought. Then we have the desktop name. So when we're building this desktop, it's going to be called extended. So this one as well, extended. The one is, this is one for the Linux kernel, that one for the Linux LTS kernel. I guess we'll have to make a calamaris, another one for that one as well. Yeah, I'm afraid so. And he's going to change that in ArcoLinuxB desktop, right? The ISO is going to be called ArcoLinux desktop extended and extended LTS. The ISO name, the label will be ALB, should be, I think, under 32 characters. So depends what you put all behind it. Or was it something else? There is a restriction somewhere in the build. I think it was that one. I think the rest is okay. So desktop is now extended, and this one needs to be created later on. And the rest is all the same except this guy, because that's the guy that is going to say, hey, go and get me the Calamaris LTS, so the long-term support kernel. No, I think that's okay, but okay, you know the drill. If we make mistakes, we'll have to come back to it. That's the deal. No reruns. Okay. We can push. I just closed it. Build script, right? Changed. So you can, while you're following the videos, you can actually follow also the GitHub. That's the idea. Live series. Okay. Now, get rid of that. I want to continue. Let's maybe first start with the ones we have on XFCE. There's i3 and there's OpenBox, right? I want to have Arco i3 in here. So let's compare. What if I want to have i3 on my machine? So we don't want to see the same stuff. So the difference should be, let's check again, i3, so the extended. So that's why, and how why I like Melt it also makes you check that you made a mistake. The only difference between the both scripts is just the name. That's all. That's all. Packages. We've deleted a lot. So what we're not interested in are the packages up here. But let's take a look anyway, because sometimes we miss things. We're only human. So here we are. From here, the things become interesting. The right one is the extended one. The left one is i3. That's why you see up here. So you need to know, and if you want to recheck, ArcoLinuxB, Arco i3, Arch ISO. Okay, check. This is i3. BSPWM. Okay, BSPWM. We're going to need a new configuration file. So, to do, write it down. All right, I've written it down. So we're at this point in time, we say whatever configuration we're going to use there, we'll have to figure it out because it's a mixture of, how many is it actually? 6 or so? I think it is. So we're going to figure that out. No ArcoLinux config for now. So we'll have to make a new package and add it to the list. Good, good. Genie. We told Genie we don't want Genie, then you don't need the settings for Genie. So let's go back up here. Let's see if there's something else we can skip like that. No. So we go through all the things we do, like our conky, so that's in. Genie is out, so no configuration necessary for Genie. Grub theme is nice. HBlock, we want to have all the bad guys out. We want to be greeted with a graphical installer. Same for the settings. Local applications. We're gonna get that out. Should we or should we not? Well, you go and have a look at your computer. Repositories. Local applications. Local applications. Local LLL. Alphabetically, Eric. What will it give me? It gives these applications you see in XFCE in the control system. Okay, no, it has to be M. Sometimes we press Ctrl-Alt-M, we get this XFCE settings menu, and like for instance, HBlock is in there, and others. Like the INC, no, in, it is. XFCE, I'm gonna do that one out. It's just for a terminal, so we'll see what happens. It's not essential. So the same way you can have a look at what it is, just by clicking PAMAC here and see what file. It's just one file. NeoFetch, we like it. Nitrogen, yes, we told it's interesting for tiling window managers. The OB logout. We have made a new package. You don't know it yet, but we made a new package, and everything ArcoLinux OB logout is the one that takes care for all tiling window managers. That's also one of the advantages we had with this new change, right? Themes. So if we want OB logout, we want the themes. So basically, when you're on your computer today, you can actually say, if you're, for instance, on Awesome, you say sudo pacman -r, ArcoLinux OB logout awesome, get rid of it, and install ArcoLinux OB logout, and it will function as well. So one package for all systems. Improving it. Always improving. So that's for the conky, the pipe menus. We've changed there something as well. There were some applications in there that we've moved now to the conky packages. So better structure, more efficiency. Polybar is needed. We want to have polybar on several of our tiling window managers. Qt5 settings makes it nice. We do want to have a nice system. Rofi, not really a fan of Rofi. That's personal, but let's think minimal as well. So I'm gonna go for roofie out, roofie. So I'm gonna write it roofie out. So I know, because Control save, Control find roofie. Where are you? Here he is. So let's say that roofie is out. Control find, back up here. Extended, still on the right. Keep track on things. All these guys we need. Tin2 I'm not gonna install, it's for open box. So I've made already the decision prior to that, to this video, that I said I'm gonna keep that out. ArcoLinux variety. The wallpapers, XFCE is necessary always, because we always install Tunar, and Tunar has all these great custom actions, and without all these settings we don't have these guys, and yeah, I'm lost without them. These things are for our ISO. When we launch our ISO, the live ISO, you have a minimal setup and you install then the rest. And that's also the same story. We're not going to install the full XFC parts of it. And this is something to be changed, right? But I've written it down. Calamares, so it's actually gonna be called ArcoLinuxB Calamares Extended to be created. Okay, to be created. Maybe I should do that up here as well. Extended, so there's the E, no, the X extended, great. Like this one. To be created. If you want to run it, you put it like this and then you can actually do something, but we can't install it, so we have to do the whole story before we build anything. Extended. Save. And then we do the same here then. Will make my life easier later on. Save. Okay. I'm gonna go over it once more. And I'm gonna pause the video. This time I'm gonna go over it, but this time I'm not going to do it in melt. This time I'm gonna use the colors, the coloring. Coloring helps. It really does. Plain text. I often take Perl. I don't know why. I never programmed in Perl, but it helps me see everything that's dark is unimportant. Everything that's white is installed. So this one needs to be created. Do I need the task manager? Yes. Screen shooter, yes. Daemon, right. Ristretto, found another one. You can go. Going for a minimal setup. We'll do these later, Xmonad and all that. Or we do them now. Let's do them now. Xmonad polybar is needed. No XFCE necessary. Tin2 is out. Rofi, we don't do that. Qtile is in. That's a tiling window manager. Blank is not needed in tiling. Ah, yeah, maybe for open box. No, okay, for open box. All right, Control find. We need an application blank as well then. Yep. And that's how we play with Lego blocks, really. Okay, so open box themes, let's get those in as well. Open box itself, the configuration. I would like to have a new one. I would like to have to be created. And we're gonna call it Extended. Writing that down. Okay, that's written down. So we're gonna create for OpenBox a specific kind of menu. A minimal one, a different one, another approach, not the same things over and over again, but play around with settings and all that. That's the fun for me. So the OB logout themes, that's done. Mate, mirror list. LXQT is not a tiling window manager. Logos, we couldn't care less. I3 we're gonna need. Docs, I'm gonna keep it out, but it's part of OpenBox, but I want to know if it's gonna break anything. So, like I said, I need to get something out of it. That's the learning phase for me. So config extend, we're gonna create that. We are going to take one of them. We'll see. Bin, awesome, should be there. Okay, where's my image? There is my image. Did I forget anything? Awesome is here. BSPWM is there. I3. You have to all the time check yourself. All the time. It feels like I'm doing that all the time. And you see, it's necessary. Herbstluft WM. Sorry I forgot you guy. Qtile. Qtile. Where are you, Qtile? It's in. And Xmonad at the bottom. Yes, in Xmonad you have two choices. I'm going for Polybar since I'm using Polybar in other tiling window managers. So one thing, one menu, not 2, 3, 4, just one, and be a good one. Invest in that menu then. All right, I wanted to check. I'm gonna keep it open, and it's best maybe we cut the video here as well. So this is our next video.